following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
You weren't there with us when we stopped there was the cocaine thing and the...
Oh, you guys got some action. Nice.
Yeah, apparently, according to this newspaper I read, even though we helped, get... basically rescue a bunch of treasures and artwork and stuff like that, a lot of it's already been taken again.
That quickly?
Yeah, right under the police's nose, but there was no damage to the precinct. It was like it was just teleported out.
Strange. Can I see that?
Yeah, in fact, perhaps you've already got your own.
Oh, hey, when did this paper come out?
Now, this is the one made by, this is the former Cold Rocks Post staff working on this one. The real reporters.
Yeah, I like their work.
Took over. I don't know if this interests you or is spiritually significant, but one of the things was an Indian totem pole. That was recovered but then stolen again.
Do you remember what was upon it?
Yeah, do you?
No.
Bottom one was a bunny.
No, the top one was a bunny. You
I
describe
remember.
totem poles from bottom up.
Yeah.
No, I mean I didn't pay that close of attention to it, but it was mentioned in the newspaper.
It could be important, but you would have to find it again to know for sure.
Bunny, buffalo, raven.
There was all my spirit animals plus Cronenberg monster in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, plus.
Ooh, that is the most important spirit of all.
No dolphin either.
It's not traditionally a desert animal.
Except for that one time.
I don't know if the others are coming tonight, but I might ask Mr. X what he knows about this King Kamehameha.
An interesting name. I'm sorry I could not be there for whatever you guys did.
You were busy with
Yeah, the spirits.
spiritual things.
I have to continue communion with them and attempt to reach some of the spirits I have since failed to. Especially after the snake spirit reached out to me about the mountain that time. I haven't heard from him again. I feel like I missed something there. But hey, I'll work it out.
Yeah, I suppose we should wait for Bevan and Xander to show up, but I don't know if they might be busy. I don't know if they're coming tonight.
I do actually need Bevan's help for something.
Oh, I know in a couple of nights they wanted to do another one of those gaming things at the... I mean, Xander was suggesting maybe we use Wednesday night as our... like we take a break so that we don't burn out. So that's why he wants to do the gaming thing on those nights. I mean, it doesn't mean you have to go, but...
I will be there.
In general, unless there's
fun.
Some emergency, we're thinking of having just a rest day to... Yeah.
It was a lot more fun than I expected. After, when Xander wasn't handing my ass to me so hard. I mean, come on.
Also, we've got a plan to stop bad Star Wars.
Oh?
See, the runner guy who runs the deck of many things happened to have a phone number to get hold of George Lucas. So, I don't know if you know who he is. He's the creator of Star Wars.
I don't actually know him.
Well,
But
he's the
what's
creator
Star
of
Wars?
Star Wars.
Was that thing that we
That
watched?
was that terrible movie we watched.
Oh,
Yeah, that really bad one. They got destroyed by the tall woman with the laser eyes.
You know her name.
Yeah, but it was Alice. You know, she's Alice, but she's not significant enough yet to be on a first name basis.
don't tell her that. So, we get him, and then what? We can
Well,
take his
the idea
power,
is that
or
we've invited him to the nerd convention, the archaeologist convention that's coming up, and the idea is that we're gonna gently take him aside, and then we're gonna explain to him why the new movie is terrible and that he should not release it. That it needs heavy, complete rewrite from the ground up.
and you think that will work?
I don't know. Hopefully I'm going to get hold of that old man in the wheelchair, because we noticed he was kind of...
You had a lot to say about
He
it.
was very insightful. Like, he knew how we felt about it and can put it across and actually explain what we were feeling. Like, we just felt hatred, but he was really good at explaining why things were bothering us.
It was because of Skinwalker.
What's wrong with his face? It keeps changing from scene to scene.
Hey, you rabbit in the pocket thing. What's wrong with your face?
So, yeah, that's still going to be a little while away yet, because that's when the convention's on, but hopefully we can stop the biggest travesty in human history.
Wow. You really are a crook.
White people problems.
Well, you'll need to hand over your privilege point.
Well, you've only got the one, is it being Native American? That's it.
One is all you need.
Yeah, he's got all the hot resin in the world.
And
Unlimited crotch.
And glue for your children.
Just pour it on like it's maple syrup on pancakes.
Searing blast of... Nothing that a searing blast of hot resin can fix.
Unfortunate.
But in the meantime, let's you mind if I just call Mr. X?
oh, that's fine.
No, what do you make me do there? Slap.
I like pressing the button.
I will call Mr. X.
I'll be patting Fluffles in the background.
Oh, hello. I was just calling you about a couple of things I read in the paper. The artifacts that were rescued, I see they've already been stolen again right out of the police precinct.
Yeah, it's
There's
amazing.
I was wondering if you had any idea who or what might have done that.
Thieves.
Yes. Yeah, I had a similar thought. I was just thought you might have known of somebody on your list of bad guys, basically, who might have been capable of.
Or perhaps
This type of
another
thing.
branch of the very same criminal element. Who knew what they wanted.
The other thing was I apparently there's somebody named King Kamehameha
Ah,
who's
that takes me back.
back in Cold Rocks.
He is? In Gold Rocks?
Well, according to the paper, yeah, like the skies, the thick cloud has come in, and he's been riding it. and has begun another series of crime waves.
I wasn't aware that he was in Cold Rocks.
Well, he's been attacking members of the Adequate Six, or former members, I suppose, because I believe the group is defunct.
Yes, I believe they're scattered all over the country now.
Ah, okay. I mean, maybe it wasn't in Cold Rocks specifically, but it was mentioned in a Cold Rocks paper with other news. So,
Are any of them actually in Cold
yeah,
Rock?
that would be the next obvious question to ask. Is they
I don't think so.
okay?
What about him?
Oh, was any information you could have in case we need to help, stop this guy? He is a criminal, right? So,
Oh, yes. He had a very successful criminal run. Ended about 10 years or so ago.
So yeah, any information you would have that would help us stop him, as far as does he have any known major weaknesses or?
Well, flies a surfboard around, I believe, somehow.
Yes.
Wears a wooden mask.
Okay. What are his
Very, very Hawaiian themed.
targets? His MO basically tends to be. Have you got any info on
King
that?
Kamehameha previously was a technology thief. He stole scientists and technology, and we don't know for what. He just stopped.
Well, wasn't he stopped by the Adequate Six in some manner?
I guess you could put it that way. He disappeared after that. We don't know why.
Okay, but now he's apparently back, and he's been targeting. That basically the targets seem to be random, but except for the fact that members of that former team seem to be at the crime scene.
Perhaps it's simple revenge.
Okay. I mean, if none of them are here in Cold Rocks, then perhaps this isn't something we can deal with right now. But thank you for your information. Is there anything you want looked into at the moment, or?
Well, it's currently snowing fairly heavily, so unless someone's
again?
very desperate to commit a crime, I don't think there'll be much for you to do.
Oh damn! It wasn't too bad when did this just start up recently? Or?
About 5-10 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. We've been underground, of course, so I don't know what it's like out there. Okay. Well, thank you. You have a good day. Oh, that's right. He turns it off now.
Soviet comes back into the room looking all flustered and stupid.
What?
He said looking. He's always sounded flustered and stupid.
Well, I guess we have to. Maybe I should contact the others and see.
Okay, I have questions. Evan's astral projection is rank 9, but I don't know what kind of distance that's able to manage, whether she can actually get to White Sands.
Well, had you not ruined the base, you would be able to.
Yep.
But you can't now. But I think you'd be able to get there. Distance-wise.
Yeah, they use, the same as communications ranges.
Well, astral projection has ranged all of your senses. It's done really weirdly, but it's incredibly expensive.
Yeah.
Wish you could just. Travel is also expensive, actually. So.
Yeah, because I think the Great Spirit has sense powers at less than rank 9, and some of his are statewide. Technically.
Yeah, but all of the scales are all down for this game.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the only question you had, was it?
Well, she can't get to the base, so she can't.
Well, you
suddenly
could
turn
call
up.
them on the computer.
Well, yes, I'm about to call on the communicators, so I call on the communicators.
Hello?
Oh, hi, is anyone... Oh. The gamer must be busy.
Gamer's busy at the moment, yeah.
We're at the base. Apparently there's a lot of snow in the city at the moment.
Yeah, it just suddenly started really coming down. There's probably like 3 feet on the ground already. I'm probably snowed in.
Damn.
Says the flying girl.
Yep.
Who can turn into fire? Okay, so you're not going to be in this evening?
Unless something emergency runoff in the middle of the night has happened.
I took that. I have to bring you back your page.
Oh, what did they say about the... Are they
He
handling...
didn't seem to be too overly concerned.
Why?
I don't know. He seemed fairly blasé. He did say I have access to the library if I need any more information, like if I want to look at their archives on the matter.
Oh, okay. Well, my roommate has given me a whole bunch of readings to do. Passages in the Bible from Revelations and a spirit guide, so I'm not sure what she's trying to tell me.
Did you say spirit guide?
Yeah. Yeah, toward the spirit guide. You don't have a copy?
No, but it sounds like I should. I actually had something I wanted to ask you as well. Do you...
Shoot.
I've seen you around with that camera a lot. Do you keep a lot of photos of, like, places and people and things?
Well, any film I take gets developed at work. So they tend to keep all the copies. I have been practicing, but once again, they have that at work.
I was wondering if it would be possible just to get a bunch of photos of different people. I need to make a new person. If you know what I mean. I need reference material to make a person, a visage for a new alias.
Well, that's fine. We just would need to buy our own film and develop it. Or maybe we could use Thomas's photo development.
I hadn't thought of that. We have real meat, by the way. Would you like some?
I'd love some. Companion has been missing out on meals lately.
I'm not much of a cooker. I've got to be honest.
Well, neither am I.
I'm not a fan of fire, so I don't tend to cook things unless I really
That's not how that works.
unless I really have to. You probably already know this, Bevan, since you work for such a reputable newspaper.
So did you, or
They were when I worked for them. But I've got some bad news about the about that whole shtick from last night.
Oh, the raid.
Yeah, so a good majority of those artworks and artifacts and stuff that we
the
have
things we
been
say.
stolen again.
How?
That's
How
what
did-
everybody's wondering, because they were taken right out of the police precinct, but there's absolutely no signs of forced entry or anything. It's like they just opened them up the next day and everything was gone. Or, I don't think everything was gone. Where's that paper? They mentioned an Indian totem pole, an ancient Japanese sword, an Aztec mask, Vance's hold-up gun, the original prop lightsaber for Obi-Wan, an ancient Egyptian robot, and an original Lopez print titled, "Oh God, get it out of my sight." Doesn't mention your Vespa.
Oh, that's kind of good. Maybe that hasn't been stolen yet again. Okay, can I make an intuition roll on anything? Like, are those all
Yes,
objects
you
of
can.
worship?
Ah.
Okay.
Have you ever seen any modern Egyptian robots?
No, it's insight. That's the only word. Okay, so that is 20. Okay, rather high. 36.
Someone's really pretentious and wants expensive irreplaceables.
So all of the one-of-a-kind, amazing clear. So somebody stole all of the most impressive and valuable things. Right out of a police lockup. That is not going to go well. Could be bad cops, could be... Maybe it's big friend of whoever, you know, he whose name shall not be said.
Oh.
I was expecting Soviet to go, oh, hot dog.
So she does.
You Soviet things. Nothing bad
I have
happens.
to make a roll for that, I believe.
Oh, it's okay. I'll let you wear it this time.
I'm good.
Good, she says it.
No! You just not...
Well, that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that the totem pole would get returned to Old Town Sharmakonde.
Is that where it came from?
Oh, yeah, Bevan, you might remember what I wasn't paying that much attention to it. Do you remember what the animals on the totem were? Skinwalker was asking, so...
There was a buffalo, a raven, and a bunny, and a messy monster thing. That's about all I remember of it.
That would be one interesting coincidence.
Coincidence?
Apart from the weird monster thing.
Is that because that's your animals?
Well, some of them are spirits I have communicated with. I have the closest bonds to. When I have the time, I already have some business
Money.
at the Sharmakonda reservation. Oh yeah, carrying him around with me for a wee bit.
Oh, I missed him.
Till we get a new house.
Are you looking for somewhere to stay?
I will be soon. Once I have a new face.
Well, I mean, if you, it's snowing outside. If you need somewhere to stay, you can always visit here.
I can make do with the elder for now. I think he goes mad if he's left alone by himself. He keeps trying to order pizzas that will never show up. This man has dedication.
Meanwhile, pizza's nearly getting there. Holy shit, that's a big eagle! Off the bird.
When I go back tonight, I'll drop by your balcony and leave a package for you. It's the meat.
It still doesn't replace the door.
Oh no, nothing will ever replace that door. I really did
Just
some
another
damage. I think it's going to be fairly quiet tonight.
Yeah, Mr. X seems to think that the big snowfall is probably going to curb crime. Despite that, I feel the need tonight to go around and help out like I did the other day in anywhere that really needs snow cleared.
Judging by the state of the roads, it's going to suppress all the law enforcement that don't have APCs.
Crap.
So that probably...
Literally, they could get through that.
That's why they have APCs, right?
Well, they've even got those stupid little stick things that come out when they tip over and put it back up on its wheels.
I love those things.
I mean, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's really annoying, and I'm wondering where they get the budget for this, considering how terrible
Tax
they
dollars
are.
at work.
Escalation. It's probably because the Black Knight has such a great vehicle, they need to keep getting better and better sticks on the sides of theirs.
Hey,
Lodestone can be used to, but when you use a compass on a lodestone, you can change where the compass points to instead of the world spawn. Not that any of you are going to be making lodestones anytime soon. Holy fuck.
Well, I guess I'll get back to my biblical studies and leave you guys to it. And I'll look forward to you visiting. Reap.
Oh well, time to do some street sweeping. I'll see you later.
Would you like some meat before you go? I can
You gave me some meat.
throw some like cooked up.
He's asking you if you want his hot meat.
I
Yeah.
have a boyfriend.
No, I meant the plat of whatever.
Oh, you
it was.
can cook it.
Well, I can put it on a fire or whatever we have here.
There's a kitchen in the kitchen.
There's a
There's-
kitchen in the
There's
kitchen.
the oven and the cooking things are in there.
Huh,
I
good.
never would have guessed.
Orphan souls will cook.
There we go.
Now that you've cooked my food, I shall eat it in front of you.
So yeah, I'll hang around for Skinwalker's hot meat.
Now I finally get to roll cooking with my no cooking.
Can you make better toast?
Critical one. Half of the power squad killed.
Well, a 3 is allowed. Here, I brought you some charcoal.
Oh,
It's useful for many things.
Do you need? Here's the meat you gave me. Maybe you can cook
It's
that stuff.
probably best if I don't. Luck is not with me today.
Okay, I'll try myself at home. Thank you again.
Oh, she'll try herself all right. Right. Soviet flees into the driving snow to look for crime. And she finds one.
Oh,
At the Russian Magic and Native American Spirituality store, someone is breaking in using modernity. They have rammed a car into the window.
so this is definitely an intentional thing. It's not like an accident. They've spun out and
They're loading up the back of the vehicle.
okay. Then I will zoom down upon them. Stop, thieves!
Who said that?
I did. Over here. Follow my voice.
Keep talking.
I'm here. Stop what you're doing.
Is that a ghost?
That doesn't belong to you. Sure. Whoa!
Get the flamethrowers ready.
Everybody knows ghosts are weak to flamethrowers.
Everything's weak to flamethrowers.
Okay, dodge check for half damage.
The Tidline area attacks are the way to go.
Like
It will
16?
be. I should actually. I need to actually. It will be 17.
Okay, you succeed. Now do a toughness check against 25.
No, we weren't doing the add 10 thing anymore because it was just weird and counterproductive.
So basically, I don't know if you've noticed this in the book. Most of the time, if one side rolls, the other side doesn't. Most of the time.
Yeah.
But damage ranks have always been not a roll thing. Apparently, we learned this.
Uh-oh.
What'd you get?
I only rolled a 3, so
and
I only got.
you add your toughness, which
Yeah, so I only got to 11. Oh wait, sorry. 13.
That's 2 ranks.
Hmm.
Take it damage.
Can I take cape damage?
Yes. You lose your cape in an inferno.
Yeah.
The fire attached to you still causes a panic check.
That makes sense. I was expecting to make one of these. I panicked.
From the
I
game.
rolled a 2.
Yeah, we ain't afraid of no ghosts.
We ain't afraid of
And in a panic, you flee the scene, leaving them to their crimes.